So I want to talk about something that I've always wanted to touch base on, but I never really got the chance to. But it really does go hand in hand with a lot of my other topics in regards to our human emotions. I want to talk about the compare and contrast of forgive and forget, forgiveness and forgetting. Obviously, we were all raised to forgive the ones that hurt us. We were raised to forgive for the bad things that have happened to us in our lives as a result of other people. We've all been raised on that notion. And I'm a firm believer of forgiveness. In fact, I'm a strong believer of forgiveness. Every person that has ever done wrong to me, every person that has ever wronged me, everyone that has ever hurt me, 9 times out of 10, especially in my later years in life, I have forgiven them instantly. I've forgiven them as soon as it happened, you know. And I have plenty. Like we've all had plenty of people that we've come across that have hurt us, that have done wrong, whether it be an acquaintance or a friend or whoever. So forgiveness obviously is an important thing, but a lot of us, I feel, we find ourselves teetering towards the stage of forgetting. Now, here's where the things get a little tricky. Forgiveness is obviously important because you're not just forgiving the person, you're forgiving yourself. The forgiveness is mostly for you. It's for your soul. It is for your emotion. It is for your emotional and mental health. That's the importance of forgiveness. But a lot of us find ourselves forgetting. Now, you might ask yourself, well, what are you forgetting? Were you forgetting what they did? Like, no, obviously not. I mean, yes, you're going to remember what happened. But the one thing that we forget is the lesson. You have to understand that with every painful experience we have with an individual, there comes a lesson. There is always a lesson there. And a lot of people don't see the lesson because they're so wrapped up in the pain. They're so wrapped up in what happened. They're so wrapped up in what this person did to them that they're not realizing what this person did for them. Yeah, I know that sounds weird. Somebody hurting you. What are they doing for me? They've done everything bad for me. No, they haven't. No. It goes back to one of my earliest videos. Every encounter is a lesson learned. This was an encounter. This relationship with this person, whatever it was, whatever you had with them, this counts as an encounter. It qualifies as an encounter. So, considering that's the real truth right there, you've encountered this person. Now the encounter is over. The interactions are over. The relationship is over. The friendship is over. It's all over. So now you have to ask the $1,000,000 question. What did I learn and take from this? You didn't just not gain anything. You gained something. You just haven't seen it yet. You haven't seen that you've gained yourself, if you're smart about it, and realize what happened, and realize and study, evaluate, assess the situation. Always say assess the situation, even if it's a bad one. When the situation's over, still assess it. Go back, look at the tape, and ask yourself, okay, what went wrong? What happened here? What happened to get us from point A to point B? And when you see that and you study it and you evaluate it, now you can go into the lesson. Okay, what did I gain from it? What did I learn here? What was the lesson that was taken from this bad encounter? That's the important thing. Because you're never leaving with nothing. You're leaving with something. You're leaving with a sense of awareness. First off, it's a sense of awareness to say, okay, I'm not going to let this happen again. But you don't have to over worry about it happening again. You just have to understand the lesson. Understand the lesson and learn from it. The past hurts. Yes. I'll steal a famous quote from The Lion King. The past can hurt. But we have one or two choices. We can either run from it or we can learn from it. Which one are you going to do? I have learned so much from every single one of my past mistakes, every single one of my past bad experiences with people. I've learned and I've grown. So many of us don't understand that you learn and grow more from bad situations than you do good ones. You really do. Because mistakes teach us more than any lesson. Every single mistake that you have ever made. Once you reach a certain age, you start studying that shit. You start looking like, okay, how do I not do this again? How does this not happen again? What knowledge did I gain from this situation? So forgive, yes, always forgive. Forgive your enemies. Forgive the people that hurt you. But don't forget the lesson once you see it. Once you've learned it, don't forget it. That's why people say forgive, but don't forget. It's not about not forgetting the situation. It's about not forgetting the lesson, not forgetting the strength that you gain from this. This bad experience, it's going to make you stronger. Bad times are going to make you stronger because they're going to teach you how to persevere. They're going to teach you how to push forward. They're going to teach you how to grow. They're going to teach you how to be stronger. You're going to find an inner strength. Once you realize all of this, you're going to find an inner strength to where is you're going to be so in love with this strength that hell, you might find yourself praying for another bad experience so you can learn from that shit too. Learn. Forgive and forget. Let's scratch that. Let's rewrite it. Forgive and learn. Forgive and study. Forgive and evaluate. Forgive and grow. Forgive and evolve. Because at the end of the day, your mental and physical evolution is the most important thing, especially when you're trying to make it to the end of your journey. Folks, I want to thank you guys once again for tuning in. Also, if you're new to my channel, don't be a stranger. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And in case nobody else tells you, I'll tell you. I love you, and I'm proud of you. Keep it up.